Welcome, everyone. In this video, we're going to show you how to use the middle betting feed in Outlier Pro. This will be a pretty quick video to show off the functionality. But as always, if you have any questions or need clarification, you can go to the in-app support center. We've got articles and definitions. You can also hit us up on chat, on Twitter or Discord. So first things first, we're going to head over to the middle betting feed here. And as you can see, we're on the web app. The iOS app has the same exact functionality, just laid out slightly differently. So before we fully dive in, let's define what middle betting is. Middle betting, or middling, is a strategy where you place wagers on both sides of the same bet, exploiting that middle range of the bet, and it caps your potential losses and gives yourself an opportunity for a very large payout. So in this case, let's look here. So this is saying for a first quarter over/under for this UCLA game, if it's 10 or fewer total points, your downside is limited to $3.38. But if the total for that quarter is 11 or 12 points, you get this max payout of $193.26. And then if it goes over a 13, again, you're only limited to a $3.37 loss. It's very hard to calculate middle bets on your own. It requires comparing odds across multiple sports books and multiple betting markets, calculating this actual middle range, calculating the wager amounts, and then actually placing those bets in time before the lines move. So, and as you can see, this is a much simpler page than the positive EV feed. You only have one filter here, and it's just to calculate the minimum middle range that you're looking for, which is listed here. So let's go find a set of picks to place. I'm going to look for a player prop, actually, because we haven't done any in these how-to videos yet, and I think it'll be fun. So come on. Here we go. Stephon Diggs, receiving yards. So this is saying if he gets exactly 90 receiving yards, this is where you're going to get the big middle payout. If he has 89 or fewer, you're only going to be capped at like a $3 loss. If 91 or more, it's also just a $3 loss. So obviously a long shot. I mean, what are the chances that he gets exactly 90 yards? But these are super fun to sweat, and there's potential for a huge payout. So what we're going to do, we're going to pop open the middle betting wizard here. And as you can see, we have a calculator here for you. At $100, it's saying your max risk is $1.55, and your max payout is $96.92. Again, that's if he gets exactly 90 yards. If we change this and double it to 200, you'll see how these numbers move. You have max loss of 309, max payout of 193. So I'm just going to drop it back down to 100 for the sake of this. Hit continue, and you'll see it'll open up. If you were on mobile, it would open up the FanDuel app directly to that betting market. You could scan this QR code if you want, or, I'm going to say on web here for the sake of this example, I'm going to copy this amount and to say at plus 108 on FanDuel. We're going to open FanDuel up. I'm going to re-verify. And as always, Outlier will bring you right to the betting market. It saves you a ton of time finding these, especially because these lines tend to move pretty quick. I need to get the dollar amount there. I think it was 47.28. But I'm not going to place this bet yet. I'm going to populate both legs first. And now, as you can see, it opens up DraftKings on the other leg. Again, you could scan it if you wanted to. If you wanted to stay on mobile, I'm going to try to actually copy and paste this. It's 52.66. And again, Power Outlier brings us right to the betting market. That time it copy and pasted. So now what I'm going to do before placing these bets is I'm going to go quickly back to the app and just verify that everything's correct. So we need plus 108 odds on FanDuel and minus 115 on DraftKings. And we also want to make sure that the line's correct. So 89.5 on the under on DraftKings. Okay, that's correct. So I'm going to place that. And then on the over, it's 90. And FanDuel's checking the odds for us. All right. And bet placed on FanDuel. Bet placed on DraftKings. And we'll head back to here, and we can always find a new one. So Middle betting, a pretty complex concept, but using the middle betting tools within Outlier makes it much simpler. And there's a lot of ways to grow your bankroll using this tool. Again, if you have any questions, reach out to us via chat or Twitter, or if you're in our Discord, just ping us in the Outlier Pro channel. See you on the next one. Thanks.